One of my customers has 40,000 people on his database, and it costs him about $6 per lead to get those people onto his database. So if you do the math, that's about $240,000 spent on getting that 40,000 person database. Now, the problem that we faced with this particular customer, he's an old style internet marketer where once upon a time you could just email and email and email and email to get the results. You send an email, people engage, they click through, they buy, they do whatever. They get onto your webinar, they register for this, they book in for a session, they do all of that sort of thing. Whereas that's not the case anymore. With Google and their algorithms and the number of emails going out to people every single day, everything has changed. Your open rate is going down. Once upon a time, the average used to be up around 40%. Now it's between 17 to 28%. Some people are even less than that. Anyway, this particular marketer kept emailing his list, the whole list, over and over again against our advice, and kept going and emailing and emailing and emailing the whole list. And as a result, his open rate started going down because he started going into the spam more and more often, and he got caught up in the algorithm of Google and Yahoo being the email police. And eventually, he actually got blocked. Not only did he go into the spam, but his domain got completely blocked. Now, it happens very, very quickly. So it's super important to make sure that you're not emailing everyone on your database all of the time. The sweet spot is the people that have engaged with you in the last 4 months are the only people that you should be emailing in your database. And that works out to be about 75% of your database that you can't email. In this particular marketer's case, that's $180,000 spent to get those leads onto his database. That is wasted unless there's another solution. And the other solution absolutely is SMS, okay? I want you to think about using SMS in your business because of the engagement, because we can get instant engagement and utilize it in some smart ways. We can utilize that to re-engage people, to get them to come back and take some action in your database and engage with some emails. We can utilize that to drive people towards your call to action and your lead generation campaigns in all sorts of ways. But I want you to start thinking now, okay? And I want you to start thinking about how you can start using SMS in your business. I don't care if you pick up your mobile phone and you're manually sending SMSs to people. There are way more automated ways than that. But after watching this video today, I want you to pick up your phone and say, this is the solution. I can't pick up mine, I'm recording on it. But I want you to say, this is the solution, and then start messaging your leads, messaging your customers, having conversations with them where they're hanging out on their mobile phone. See you soon.